Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Yamal.
Oh, great feat that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Scholes. Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Pele! Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a runner. Well, the ball just didn't work out for them.
By telegraphing that one, it was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal, cross flung in towards the middle. That's the throw. Hazard with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Can he get it through? Yamal's cross. Played back in. Played out wide. Cáceres. And that's a throw-in. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
Up he goes! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
After 30 minutes is number 9.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Kante was in no mood for any of that. Forlan knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Takes a shot! In a trice, and they are soaring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in, and here's Yamal. Flings in a cross. That was superb goalkeeping. And the first 45 minutes are up. able to review the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Scholes has it out wide and in space. And that has been cleared. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Scholes. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Chouameni, just a quarter of an hour to play. Aims beyond the defence. He's onside! Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Probing pass. And he's taking no chances there. And that is a little undercooked. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice goes steaming. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable.
This is a
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
They've got a corner here. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real... Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Volleyed effort.
Park Ji-sung really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
It's their second corner of the game. That'll be a throw. Showing good feet. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, there's the clearance. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Yamal tries to play it through. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Referee's given a throw. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Great vision. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And it's hoisted clear. Scores! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now the great chance! Yes, it's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter. And
it's Hazard! And and a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Bullish header! Dispatched clinically. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal.
Such good technique.
Yamal's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Who saw this coming? Madrid are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Can he get it through? Hazard in acres of space. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Chance! It's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Mbappe. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found the way through. Cross, there's the header! And it's come back out to him. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Kawasaki Frontale have the chance to go the other way. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Here it is, cross. He gets big.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. And the ball is out of play. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kaka. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maresi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball goes in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Edmilson. Oh, what has happened here? Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Kaka. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Beckham. Now Kaká. Collier. Caceres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Scholes. And here's Azar. Now here's the... There's the header! They score!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man...
And we hit half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rodri. Some good work on the right flank here. Beckham. Now he's got space here. It's played through for him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Big header! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Kawasaki Frontale grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Searching pass he's played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caceres. Adams. Played towards the other side. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot a goal! Beckham. He's gone forward. That's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed at... He's got goal! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there. That's a sharp pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Kawasaki Frontal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, he's been shoots! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Opts for safety. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Batistuta. Chouameni. Azar. And that interception was most necessary. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now this could be a chance. Yamal. Good read, needed to be. Pedri gets it clear. Van Dijk.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Batistuta. The most accurate pass. Rodri. He's found a way through. Yamal. Yamal's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 30 minutes gone. Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Raul. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe! Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Kaka. And it's Camavinga. Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Palmer receives it in a good position here. Scholes. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk cuts it out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Adams. That's an imaginative pass. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid still this single goal behind. Scholes. Spread it left. That is lovely. Azar with the delivery. And he's cleared it back out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. It's a goal kick. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Palmer.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He is through here. Ball driven towards the far post.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Looking for a runner. Yamal is onto this. Oh, what has happened here?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Hoisted in. Not the most accurate pass. Nicked it back promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option.
He's tried one! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Scholes. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe picks it up out wide. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mbappe! Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot! And we have our very first corner. Hernus goes short. Good chance here! Now, who's going to... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Hernus! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hernus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising position. He's found the way through. It's a pretty loose pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hernus. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And Cruyff! And he comes up trumps again.
Cruyff really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
This is their second corner of the game. Sporting can try it again now. Corner number 3 coming up. Hernus with the short one. Oh, important interception. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Guardiola. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Today to please drink responsibly.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Cannavaro herring after the ball here. Pedri. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Vieri. He's shifted, he's going for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
They've won a corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
They've played it short. Chiesa goes for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shifted it to the flank. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Chiesa! He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Vardiol.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's taking no chances there. Out to the left it goes. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Chiesa. Chiesa. That's very neat. There will be a throw-in. And it's Mendes. Chiesa has it in a wide position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Yamal, he's got away. And he shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! Finally! Well, how How's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way,
been
only to
indicated.
outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid take the lead. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here. Scholes. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Van Dijk gets it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba clears. And here's Batistuta, and that's gone loose. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus.
Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Hazard. And this is Batistuta, and he's lost his man here. Great chance! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Now who's going to be first to this? No, he's just misjudged that one. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you. Big chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Somewhat off target. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Saka. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Caceres. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neuer gets good distance
There
on
will
it.
be 1 minute added time.
He cuts out the supply. Pedri. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
We are
don't
glad to
fix it.
inform
So
you
I
that
think the
today's
manager has to
matchday
resist
programs
change
are available
at
from
this stage.
stands located by the gates.
Madrid in
I'm sure they
control
will
at
make fine
half-time,
souvenirs.
2-0. And the action is back on the way. Yamal. And the pass is intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The ball goes in, scores! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goals. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal is onto this. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
Chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Adams deals with that comfortably. Played out wide. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. Pedri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Could move up a gear here. And it's Scholes. He's found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Szoboszlai. And here's Szoboszlai. And he's picked it up out wide. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. He's got away. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Hazard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that will be the final act. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, it's away we go then. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is Batistuta. Batistuta! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Scholes. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been won straight back. Caceres calmly anticipates. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Raul.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yildiz. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for a runner. Scholes. Now it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Serginho. Pedri. Camavinga. Now Kaká. Pedri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri. Vardiol. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Incoming to... He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
There's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gabriel getting this one clear.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Raul. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rodri. Pedri. Now it's Batistuta. Played out to the right. Yamal. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think it...
Oh, what a chance! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Batistuta.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Pedri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Camavinga. Palmer. Palmer. And a chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No way through there. That's a throw. And he's managed to get free. Palmer. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. That is ended up in no man's land. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely shaped ball. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Palmer. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He's through, now is he in? Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Kamavinga. Ambitious ball here. And he's worked it through. Oh,
There
what
will
a
be one
climb!
added time.
Just off target. And that's it. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. And it's Palmer. Kaká. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard with the delivery. Kamavinga. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Spread it left.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Camavinga. Kaká. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Kaká is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. It's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Incoming delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Crossed in again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Yamal's cross. And it's hoisted clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there were their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Batistuta. Palmer and the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Batistuta. Scholes. And it's Cáceres. Scholes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Batistuta. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Kaká. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of a
chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those...
Shot, surely! It's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Alexander-Arnold. And no, that was never going to make it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's taken it. And this is roll! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Pedri, and the shot! Loose ball now, he's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Palmer. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
They want to be quick, and again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal. That looks a good ball through. Lovely feet. Now it's Yamal. He can get that clear and reclaimed it in a trice. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Caceres has it out wide and in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with the corner, they're first. He's trying to hit the front line here. And now they can spring out of defence. Caceres gets into a good position. Looking to play him in. And here's Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. And this is Hazard. And that should get the job done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... Pedri!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. Saliba gets good distance on it. Van Dijk. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Foden plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception. Scholes threads one in. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's nice. He has found the way through. Thinks about the shot. Has crossed into the middle. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. Now that pass has been well intercepted. And he thumps it clear. And it's Scholes.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he skips past his man. And he's whipped it across. Nicely shaped ball. Pedri knocks it out wide. And here's Yamal. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Yamal receives it in a wide position. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And this is Hazard. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. He can get that clear. Szoboszlai. Rice cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Batistuta. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice bit of trickery. Takes aim, and there's the header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
But he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's kept it out just.
Arsenal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Dida claims it, and the danger passes. Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Alvarez. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's the drag peak.
Batistuta! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Batistuta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Batistuta. Rice. Nicely shaped ball. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's right. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the cross comes in. And the keeper has it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Alvarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams. And it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Yamal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hazard. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Scholes. Big chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That's a cute ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he whips it in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rice. De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. That's a little off target. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Yamal gets a foot in here. Nicely weighted ball. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Batistuta.
So, time for changes
Coming on the
on
field
both
is
sides, actually.
Number 24.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything
Number
tactical
11.
or injury-related
Substitutions
here.
taking
I think
place.
it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That's a good ball out wide. Vardiol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to go deep. Cannavaro gets it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lofted in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in. And this is Scholes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vardiol promptly onto that. Beckham! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Musiala. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Bale.
There will be
Great
1 minute
defending,
added
strong
time.
and determined. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your
Quick
final
reminder
thoughts,
today,
Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Haaland.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that pass isn't the best. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has been cut. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Hazard gets into some space. Neuer claims it, safe hands. Pedri, it's a really well-measured ball. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. A probing pass, Yamal, and the shot! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Scholes, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And a chance! Baresi gets it away. Cáceres. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rodri. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fight. Scholes! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Tries a shot! They've done it! The The second half off to a spectacular start. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 5, Erling Haaland. Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that's another throw. It's a good-looking delivery. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Gabriel can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. And Messi! In he goes again! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that, because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Mbappe! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Madrid have it back and can go again. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now, he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. And he's picked it up out wide. Adams. Gabriel makes the interception. Scholes. And it's Cáceres. Hazard. Mbappe. Can he finish? He scored! And they're back in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Scholes! And he's lifted it over. Owen is onto it in a flash. Lewandowski. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pinged towards the front line. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Now it's Pedri.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Messi. Nice sequence of
added minutes
passes
has
this.
been indicated.
Lewandowski, he's chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Conte. Gravenberg. And the shot's in! A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's it. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Threads one in. Scholes receives it in a wide position. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And we have our very first corner. Scholes goes short. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Pedri. Chips it through. And Batistuta! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
terrific header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's good running with the ball. Tries to play it through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Van Dijk makes the interception. Havertz. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well played. Scholes. Hazard in acres of space out wide. That pass has been well intercepted. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's searching through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Szoboszlai. But they've got it again. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. He can get that clear.
2 added minutes has
It's a
been
searching
indicated.
pass. That is a great pick out. Danger averted for now. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
And a quick
I'd
reminder
always be
today
inclined to
please
go
take
for
all
the latter,
deductibles
go for a
located by
third,
the entrance gate.
especially
Thank
with a
you
full half
very
of
much for
football
your
still to play.
cooperation.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri has created one goal already. Yamal has it in a wide position. Vinicius Junior. And it's Szoboszlai. Havertz. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a good ball out wide. And they win it back again. Pedri. Madrid with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, beautifully. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rodri. Oh, really good feet. Foden. Great vision. Szoboszlai. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal. Oh, well played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, a delicate chip through, and he's intervened well there. Van Dijk. Vinicius Junior.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found a way through. Yamal's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
There will be one
Not too
more
much to add
added
on
time.
here, just a minute. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's having a shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's a dangerous ball. Scholes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Scholes is behind this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Batistuta. Llorente is there to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Out to the left it goes. Scholes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vardiol. Pedri. And Scholes. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Hazard. Kaka, the man we've all come to watch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kaka. And it's Messi. Llorente. Kaká. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Scholes. Hazard. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out to the right. He has found the way through. Deftly away. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Cruyff. Goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Taken back almost at once. Steve Kaká! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Quality ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Scholes has created one goal already. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the pass is intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they win it back again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's found the way through. Ball is over the line.
Substitution in progress.
He slings it in. Maldini gets it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, there's the clearance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And with that, the final whistle. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.